Capricorn, welcome to your September energy reading. For those of you who like my channel, if you would please help support my channel by clicking the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and I'm almost halfway there. And it's like 90% of those who view my channel are not subscribers. So I thought I would reach out to you all and ask that you please support my channel by clicking subscribe, and I'd be so very grateful to all of you. Okay, so pulling the Colette Baron Reed, The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. I pulled 2 cards for your overall energy with a 3rd card on the bottom of the deck. The cards that were pulled are the Star card. This is a card of Aquarius, so you could be dealing with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but it doesn't have to be. The Star card is, it can be about healing, saying that you have divine assistance with healing a situation, or some internal healing is going on with you. But what I'm feeling with this card is the other meaning to this card, and it's a wish come true. It could also mean that you are shining like a star in your life, in some area of your life. Could be romantically, could be your public image, could be at work, you're shining like a star, okay? But for a lot of you, I feel that this is a wish that you made, okay? At one time, you know that saying, be careful what you wished for. So if this was made long ago, this could be a wish that you sent out into the universe, or a prayer that you prayed that is manifesting itself now, okay? A lot of times our manifestations don't come through until the time is right, or until we've healed something and we're ready. So I feel like you have healed something, and something that you had wished or prayed for is now manifesting and coming into your physical reality. It's coming to fruition because the healing that was needing to be done to bring it in has been done. So it's going to be different for all of you. You have to take it as it resonates, because it's a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is in the description box and my pricing, and I am available for personal readings at this time. Then we have the Tower card. So we start this reading off with 2 major arcana cards, the Star and the Tower. The Star represents the sign of Aquarius. It's the major arcana card for Aquarius. It's about healing, it's about wishes coming true, it's about manifestation, it's about a lot of things. But what I feel again is that something that you have been trying to manifest is now manifesting because you've done some type of healing work, some kind of a deep inner wound. Could be an inner child wound. It doesn't have to be. It's going to be different for all of you. Then we have the Tower energy. Tower is usually a disruption or interruption by the divine, by spirit, by God. It's some type of sudden shift. It could be an aha moment, but it's something that happens suddenly. I'm actually going to read it from the book because we do have 2 major arcanas. Star is number 17. That breaks down to an 8, which to me is about manifestations coming into reality. The Tower, however, is number 16, which breaks down to a 7. 7 is a very spiritual number, but it can be very challenging. It could speak to spiritual challenges that you're going through. Okay, but the Tower says, it's described in this deck, because this is a good tarot, so it's a little different than the Rider-Waite description, but it's described as surprises. It says things happen really fast when this card shows up in a reading. Its appearance could portend a total paradigm shift, or a sudden upheaval that takes something away in order for something better to take its place. It could be that I've had an epiphany. Whatever it is, this card tells me unexpected events will be very interesting and offer opportunities for positive transformation if I remain present with my eyes open. So when this Tower shows up in your life, you will not be able to close your eyes to it. You will have to face it head on. You will have to remain present in the moment until whatever has taken place, okay? But it is some kind of surprise. It's something that you did not expect. It's some kind of sudden upheaval. It's going to be different for all of you. Now, the bottom of the deck, the reason I said a 3rd card, because the bottom of the deck is usually what's hidden from us. This is about fast communication. The 8 of Fire is about communication coming into you through emails or text. But something's being communicated to you that I think you didn't think you would get the communication, or you were starting to doubt that the communication was going to come through. If this is another person to you, it could be someone who has ghosted you or who has kind of detached from your energy and you have not been hearing from them. This communication is going to come in. It's going to be fast back and forth between the two of you. That is probably what brings this tower moment, which can be an aha moment, a sudden epiphany. But for a lot of you, it's just some type of sudden upheaval, some type of moment where it catches you off guard and you're just in total shock, right? It doesn't have to be a bad thing, though. It can be a complete paradigm shift in a good way. It doesn't have to be anything bad. So, remember to keep your thoughts positive, because that's the good thing about tarot. If you know the energies that's coming to you, you can prepare yourself for it, okay? You can change the outcome by shifting negative thinking into that with a better positive outcome. Okay, so I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot to look into this month for you of September. Holy Spirit of God, please show me clearly. Allow me to be a clear channel for the sign of Capricorn, Spirit. What energies are coming towards Capricorn in the month of September 2020? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Capricorn. Holy Spirit. Okay, so you could be dealing with a water sign. Doesn't have to be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This is the king who's in love, but he may not be very comfortable with expressing his love, but he may be, okay, because this is actually the Scorpio king. So Scorpios tend to not show their feelings right away, but when they do become vulnerable and open up, when they feel it's safe to do so, they go very deep with their emotions. They make sure that you feel the intensity of the connection or the love that they have for you, okay? But right now, this person could not be expressing that love to you, whatever sign. Doesn't have to be a water sign. Here we have the star again, okay? But it was in the reverse, meaning there is some type of delay here. It could be delaying your manifestation coming in because somebody is not being emotionally available or somebody's not expressing their emotions. There's some confusion here. Maybe there's too many options. Maybe this person feels that you have many options better than them and they are not willing to be vulnerable at this time. But whatever it is, it's delaying this wish of yours for manifesting, but not for long, because we have the Chariot card. The Chariot card is the card of Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Cancer specifically. This is their major arcana, but it's also the major arcana for success and forward positive movement. It can also represent a vehicle, so it's possible that you could be purchasing a vehicle or you could be having trouble with your vehicle. I don't think so because it's in the upright. So if you are having some type of transportation problems, I think that's going to be resolved. You may purchase a vehicle of some sort. But for most of you, this is about positive movement forward, getting in the driver's seat of your life and taking control of the situation. I feel like there's a King of Cups here who is not expressing themselves, and that's causing a delay, and it's causing confusion with the Seven of Cups. They may even be in a lower vibration thinking that you have better options than them, and they're just not willing to be vulnerable. But that's actually delaying something beautiful from happening. Oh, not for long. Judgment. So we have the Chariot card followed by the Judgment card. This tells me that positive forward movement has to happen, okay? So you've heard the call. The call has gone out. There may be a reunion here. This could be somebody that, again, you haven't been speaking to. The communication is going to come in fast. And you have to make a judgment call on whether or not you want to meet this person. Maybe you have to get in your car right away and drive to this person. Maybe you have to make that split decision if you want to or not. And you just kind of do it. You just kind of go, right? But it is some type of reunion with a judgment call. It's usually because there's some type of call on your life in some way. It's part of your life path. Could be something needing to be healed here. Show me more, Spirit, for Capricorn in the month of September. Nine of Pentacles. Here you are, Capricorn. You've done the hard work. You are self-made. You see all of these pentacles represent your material wealth or what you have built. This is a self-made woman, and this card could be male or female. There's no gender in my readings. This is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. If you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter male or female, okay? It's whether you resonate with masculine or feminine. This is you being self-made, independent, and happy with what you created for yourself, okay? You're happy with your abundance, right? You're single, you're happy, but somebody is noticing you. This King of Cups has noticed you. Hierophant. I feel that this is the traditional way of doing things. It's also a 5, so something's changing here. This could speak to marriage, it could speak to a commitment, but it doesn't have to be. Hierophant is old-fashioned, okay? It's the traditional way of doing things, such as marriage, it's higher learning institutions, it's church. It could be even a big corporation. But for me, the Hierophant says the delay here with the star upside down is because whoever the masculine is in this connection that you're dealing with is afraid of commitment, okay? And that's holding up you moving forward into a higher level of commitment. Doesn't mean you have to run off and get married. This just means higher level of commitment, right? So your connection is supposed to ascend to a higher level of commitment, but it's being delayed because the King of Cups is not speaking up. He's not speaking his true feelings. There's a lot of confusion here. I feel that this king has just maybe gotten it in his mind that, you know, you have a lot of suitors or you're not interested in them. It's some type of wrong type of thinking that maybe you're not aware of. Aha, the Lovers. So there's a choice to be made in love when the Lovers card shows up, okay? You can see that he very much loves this woman. He's trying to hold her up just a little bit higher so that she's not in the water. He's willing to drown in the water to lift her up higher to heaven, to receive her star, to receive her blessing. So the star card is here twice, and this wish is coming true. There has to be a choice made in love first, okay? Either on your side, if it's not you that needs to make a choice, then it's your person that you're focused on here. This water sign, possibly Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possibly an Aquarius, possibly a Cancer specifically. I have Cancer, Sagittarius here. I have Taurus and Gemini with the Lover's card. Tower card could be Mars energy, which would be Aries, possibly Scorpio. Okay, so somebody's being recognized. Somebody's being put on a pedestal. It's like somebody's being recognized within this connection. This is a very deep, bonded connection. But they see you as a star. They see you as, you know, someone who should be praised. Someone who should be put on a pedestal, so to speak, okay? All good things. It's just that here you are in your garden with your birds and all your coins, and you have no idea. It's like you're oblivious that this person is falling or has fallen in love with you. You don't know because they haven't told you, so you're just la-di-da, you know, living your life. But spiritually, there is a higher level of commitment. This is a spiritual connection with this Hierophant, okay? You are divinely guided to be together. There is a choice that needs to be made on how to move forward here, okay? And you are very much admired by this person. They almost may feel like maybe you're out of their league, like you could maybe do better than them. So you may have to kind of let them work through these lower energies. Because, I mean, I don't want to tell you to come out of this energy. You're feeling really good, Capricorn. You know, you're in a high vibration in this card. You're attracting what's meant for you to you. This person is just not speaking up. They're scared to speak up. They're scared of rejection, or I don't know. I don't really know. It's maybe different for all of you, but we have the Page of Cups. Could be a Pisces. Okay, so they're going to come in. They're going to make a small offer. They're not going to spill their guts. They're going to tell you they're completely 100% in love with you. Okay, but that's the truth of the matter. But they are going to come in and ask you maybe to go on a date with them, but they feel like they're a page, okay? They're actually a King of Cups, but they're coming in as a page. So they have some kind of a distorted view, some kind of wrong thinking. I don't think they realize that if you knew how they felt about you, that you would be open to a higher level of commitment. It's that fear. It's that fear that you have bigger and better options. It's their own insecurity that's keeping them from coming forward. So however you need to handle that, you might want to have deep conversation expressing your feelings for this person. Maybe that'll make them feel a little more comfortable being vulnerable, Capricorn, right? The bottom of the deck, what you don't see is the Hanged Man. Okay, this is the card of Pisces for Major Arcana for Pisces, but it says that a new perspective needs to be gained. That's the only thing really blocking you. This person is just kind of hanging there. They don't know what to say to you. They don't know how to express the way they feel to you, or they're scared to do so. So maybe if you could help them out a little bit. If this is somebody that you have mutual feelings for, and I feel that it is, maybe you're going to have to be the one to be more open. So it looks like you have had very little conversation with this person, or none at all. So I want to ask Spirit now to give me some message that shows me what they would want to tell you. Their higher self wants to say they can't stop thinking about you. So it could be a twin flame connection, okay? I wonder if you're happy without me. So this is someone that's not in your life, but just being near you is very intoxicating. They haven't forgotten how hard it was to let you go. Okay, so it may be that they just feel like you don't want to hear from them. You may have to reach out to them, but they are really in their head about you. And yeah, here are the next cards are I love you unconditionally and I want to tell you how I feel. So it's kind of going along with what I was feeling from the energy. They feel massive emotions for you, but the reason they're not saying anything is they may feel like you don't want to hear it, or you're not impressed with them, or maybe you just don't notice them. Because look, even though he's looking at her, she's looking within her own little garden at her bird. She doesn't even see him. He's invisible to her. Of course, I think it would help if he spoke up, if he let you know that he sees you as the shining star, his wish come true, and that he admires you with the Six of Wands, that he feels a deep soul connection and bond to you. And then the forward movement that needs to happen, and the higher level of commitment and the change that needs to come in will come in, okay? All right, so let's look at the Quantum Oracle. This is by Sandra and Taylor. It's a new deck. Let's see what messages we get here for Capricorn. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels of Light, show me about this connection. What is the message that Capricorn needs at this time? Behind a mask and peace. Okay, so you have behind a mask and peace. Okay, so this person is hiding behind a mask. They're not showing you their true feelings. They're not showing you how they really feel about you. And it's affecting their inner peace. Okay, they are probably staying up at night, really tormented by whether or not to reach out to you. I think that you bring this person peace, and they really would like to return to you and have a reunion with you, okay? But they're having some really dark thoughts. They're not seeing clearly how you feel about them. They're not seeing it with a clear understanding. It's some type of like distorted view of things. So let's look at the Twin Flame Journey Oracle by Mystic Moon Oracles. Holy Spirit, show me about this person. What do I need to know? What does Capricorn need to know about this person that they're not saying? Oh, there it is. I felt that earlier with that Six of Wands. They're just enamored with you. They're totally infatuated. They admire you. They see you as this beautiful, these butterflies. I'm drawing attention to that, and just shining, the shining star that you are. You have no idea. You're over here like, who, me? Right? Because they're not letting you know. But the energy is there. They're not going to be able to hold this back forever, okay? They're going to have to reach out to you. Okay, will they take action towards them in the month of September, Spirit? Okay, they will take action in the fall. So it could be in the month of September, but I think what they're saying here is the change that you are seeing that needs to happen here, they're going to come forward and express their true feelings sometime in the fall. So it doesn't have to be September. There's actually a pumpkin here, and it's kind of Halloweenish looking, so it could be late October, or it could just be sometime in the month of October. But yeah, I think you have very little clue. This person is just right now an admirer. It could be someone that you have had romantic interest in the past. Doesn't have to be though. It comes through very much as you're being admired from afar, and maybe you are interacting with this person, but you're really not. You're not aware of the deep feelings they have for you. But it says the answer is yes. So this is going to happen because I asked, is this action going to take place? Are they going to take action towards them? You know, do you need to reach out to them? You know, if you want to reach out to them before fall, then go ahead. But they are definitely going to reach out to you. The answer is yes. And you just need to be patient just a little bit longer, okay? So it looks like you've called in true love, Capricorn, and it's coming for you. This is going to be something that you have wanted for a long time. Someone who understands you. This person's going to get you, okay? They're going to understand you on that level that others have not in the past. And that's something that you have actually asked for at some point. You've asked the universe to bring that into you. And the answer is yes. That person exists. They have their eyes on you. Doesn't have to be a water sign, but it could be. Again, Cancer, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, all of those signs, and Aquarius, and strongly Pisces are showing up here. Mars and Scorpio as well. All right, well, I'm going to pull from one more deck. I want to pull from the postcards from Spirit and get a card directly from Holy Spirit to you. Whoops. Capricorn. Holy Spirit. What message do you have for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus viewer? What message do you have for September, Spirit? What's the most important message coming through for September, Spirit? For the sign of Capricorn. Okay, so we have, dearest you, Capricorn, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. So maybe this person wants to come in when you are aligned with your highest good. Maybe when you're in a higher vibration. Actually, no, you are in a high vibration with the Nine of Pentacles. You seem very happy. I think this person just has some issues. So let's to work through here. They're just scared to come forward. It says, regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide, feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, even more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. So it very well could be that either a different relationship recently ended and they're allowing you time and space to grieve that loss. They don't want to come in too quickly and give you space, which is really sweet and beautiful. They want to make sure that you don't have any unprocessed pain that comes up to haunt you in destructive ways that could sabotage a relationship or connection they want to have with you. So maybe that's why they're not speaking up right now, but they will. They're just giving you time. It could be the relationship between you and this person ended, or some other situation has caused you grief. But it looks like you have suffered some type of grief or heartbreak, and they are just trying to come in at the right time. They want to give you time to heal, and I think that's very thoughtful and very considerate. So that's beautiful. That's a nice little way to end it. Well, I hope this all helps you. And until next time, I'm sending you all love and light. Namaste, Capricorn.